I'm sure you guys remember this legendary shot, and well, the guy who made it is Dante Exum, and well, he's a fan favorite in Dallas. You want to know why? Because when Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively are all injured, he can step up and beat a Miami Heat team and drop 27 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. But before we talk about how he scored these 27 points, we need to understand the difficult journey Exum has been through. Because Dante Exum's journey back to the NBA and his current role with the Dallas Mavericks is a testament to his resilience. After being selected as the 5th overall pick in the 2014 NBA draft by the Utah Jazz, Exum's early career was just messed up by injuries, including a torn ACL and a shoulder surgery which limited his playing time and development. In 2021, he was seeking a fresh start. Exum moved to Europe, where he played for FC Barcelona and later for Partizan Belgrade. His performance overseas was impressive, averaging 13.2 points, 2.7 assists, and 2.3 rebounds per game during the 2022-23 season with Partizan. His success with Europe caught the attention of the Dallas Mavericks, who signed him to a 2-year, $6.15 million contract on July 14, 2023. And now ever since he's been with the Mavs, the dude has been a fan favorite, and every time he's on the floor, he gives it his all. Kind of like the recent game where he stepped back on the floor for the Mavs after 3 big men went out with an injury, and this guy went wild. First, let's talk about his scoring, because he displayed his scoring and showed that he could get handoffs and get inside the paint to hit tough fadeaway shots. Most people think Dante Exum is just a guy that could sit in the corner and knock down threes, but I noticed that Dante's game is predicated more around the mid-range area, as over here he gets a screen and immediately tries to keep his defender on his hip so that he has the room to go to that step back and hit that mid-range jumper. His ability to score in the mid-range is also due to his shot selection IQ, because he could be spotted up in the left corner, and since Hero is playing so high up, Exum can just cut inside the paint. But we have a problem, because when he catches it, he's matched up against a rim protector in Khalil Ware, so instead of taking the shot, Exum takes an extra dribble and relocates to take a fadeaway close shot, a much better shot compared to a shot where there's a rim protector right in front of you. His touch is absolutely insane. A lot of NBA players actually find it difficult to master that fadeaway jumper that Dante Exum already has in his bag. But we have to understand that Dante Exum has a 6'10" wingspan, and that wingspan allows him to stretch out and hit very tough scoop layups and finish, because he could be driving at you then hit you with a spin. And then he's attempting a layup over here, but it may look like Exum is fully contested, but this is where his wingspan allows him to extend and hit a tough and one bucket. He could also take the ball from coast to coast and use his long strides and long wingspan to help him get to the rim and hit a tough scoop layup. But if you thought those plays displayed his long wingspan, wait till you see this play, because he's matched up against a very good perimeter defender in Davion Mitchell. But Exum knows that he's taller and stronger, so all Dante Exum does now is get Davion Mitchell in the paint, and when he has him in the paint, it's completely game over, because Davion Mitchell is too small, and Dante Exum uses his wingspan to shoot it over Davion for the easy bucket. And let's not get this twisted, he's also a high flyer, and back in Europe, he would just attack guys in the paint and hit posters like it's nothing. In Europe, Dante Exum was a monster. He would just cut inside the paint and dunk it over 2 defenders, and this guy would get the crowd going wild. His finishing is also amazing down into transition, because he could sprint down the floor and fill lanes to perfection and dunk it home. He could also score against 7-footers, drive inside the paint, and he doesn't mind finishing with his left hand either. But we are still yet to talk about his defending and playmaking. It's about to get even more crazy. Before we talk about that, shout out to Mando. And alright, let's be real. First dates can be nerve-wracking. You plan the perfect outfit, get a fresh haircut, maybe even clean your hair. But there's one thing you can't afford to forget: deodorant. And not just any deodorant, I'm talking about Mando. This stuff is a game changer. Mando is a whole body deodorant, which means you could use it anywhere. Pits, thigh folds, belly button, you name it. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control it for 72 hours. I've been using Mando for a while now, and my favorite is the solid stick deodorant powered by mandelic acid to stop odor before it starts, and the scent's elite. I'm rocking bourbon leather right now, and let's just say confidence levels are off the charts. If you want to smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe, you need to try Mando. You can go to shopmando.com and use Mando's starter pack. It's perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick, cream tube, 2 free products, and free shipping. And right now, you get $5 off with my code MUVSY. That's over 40% off. Go to shopmando.com, shopmando.com, and don't wait. Get Mando now and level up your freshness. Trust me, your future self and your date will thank you. But now back to the video, because we all know Dante Exum has a pretty long wingspan, so that's going to help him out on defense as well. When faster players like Davion Mitchell try to challenge him in the paint, he will purposely bump you back so he could slow you down and catch you with his wingspan, and there you go, that's a block. And while Dante Exum's strength on the defensive side of the court is absolutely elite, because players like Nikola Jovic can run at him full speed and it still won't bother him. It doesn't even move him, and that causes Jovic to lose the ball, and Dante Exum just rips it away from him, and that's another stop. These are two defensive plays that show you both his wingspan and strength. That's what makes a good defender. And let's not get this twisted, Exum also has a very good playmaking game, because when he gets a screen here, he automatically sees the mismatch, because Davion Mitchell has to guard a forward now, so Exum just throws it over Davion, and that's an easy bucket. Dante Exum is also good at passing the ball in tough playmaking situations, as over here when the Mavs get a stop, Dante is running it down in transition and throws a beautiful pass through two defenders to get Spencer Dinwiddie an N1 bucket in the paint. Exum is just a calm playmaker and a patient one, and you may be asking, how is he patient? Well, over here, he drives the ball inside the paint, but he sees that there's two defenders collapsing on him, so what he does is pulls it back out again and go back in, and when that second defender collapses, he kicks it out to the wing for Spencer Dinwiddie, and Dinwiddie knocks down the three-pointer. The more film I watch out of Dante Exum, the more impressed I get, because there's seriously no weak spots in his game. He could defend, he could shoot, he could play make, he could dribble the ball, and I think with all these injuries going on for the Dallas Mavericks, you could genuinely get to see more out of Dante Exum. And while Exum is playing very good this season, averaging 11.7 points per game, 1.7 rebounds per game, 3.7 assists per game, and he's just truly a gem for this Mavericks squad right now. That time that Dante Exum spent in the EuroLeague when he was injured before he stayed with the Mavs, that's what turned him to a monster. And you could see, especially with that mid-range game, a lot of EuroLeague players have that mid-range game. And it's not only me hyping this guy up, it's even his coach.
Just the pace, his ability to finish, the physicality and the rebounding.
I'm so excited to see what Dante Exum can do now that he's starting with the Dallas Mavericks. It's going to be very good to see him score 15 plus points every single night. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe so I can make more bangers like these for you legends. And let me know, what's your favorite part about Dante Exum's game? That's been all for me, and I'll catch you legends in the next one.